Stardom 101. Stardom 101. Stardom 101.
Stardom 101. It's the Stardom 101 Magazine Podcast.
Shining light on today's tastemakers
and innovators.
Keep it with your host, Christopher Boykin.
It's the Stardom 101 Magazine Podcast.
Well, yes, it's Stardom 101 Magazine Podcast back with another episode. You already know what we do. On the Rise is this segment, and I have another entrepreneur. She's been here on this platform before, continues to come back, always working, always doing diligent things out here in society. Kristen Anderson is on the phone. What's going on, Kristen? How you feel?
I'm feeling great.
Yes, it's a beautiful Saturday indeed.
Yes, it is.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you have, of course, multiple business, but I want to start off. We go straight to it with the importance on working for yourself. I think that's a great segue into the conversation. You have success working in your own business as well, but if you can give us some tips and anecdotes on the importance of working for yourself versus building someone else's dreams or working in corporate America, what are your takeaways and segments or tips on how we can do so?
I feel that working for yourself is much better because it'll allow you to give yourself more free time versus being somebody else's dream and their dreams. You want to build your own dreams.
Okay.
Work for yourself because working for a 9 to 5 can be very stressful. I know because I still have one.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to come out there away from that and work for yourself, be your own boss. That way you can wake up when you're done sleeping versus being on a time clock and getting up when you're like you're programmed to get up for work. And I feel that working for yourself is the best way to go, allow you to have the freedom and time to do whatever you want to do and not be in that rat race.
Absolutely. For you, Kristen, what are some ways of you and how you balance that? Because like you said, you still have to do your work. You still have responsibility to 9 to 5. But when you get off, I mean, you work in double time, overtime. You're doing more than the average person. Most people just go to 9 to 5. So for you, what are the things that keeps you focused on balancing that time and continue to keep you centered in what you do?
Well, I do. Also nowadays, I work my business through the week, maybe like 3 hours a week.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the weekends, I work it. I'll do some community events, which I get through the Black Chamber of Commerce, and I do this on the weekends. And I do video events in my area. That way I can get more business toward my business.
Nice.
And when they want to join and work for themselves, I sign them up, put them on company trainings, and have them work both sides of the business, or if they choose to work one side of the business, that's fine, as long as they're working for themselves. I get them started.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I also am part of Toastmasters, and I'm a secretary of my Toastmasters, and I learned how to public speak from them. I've been with them since October of 2021.
Mm-hmm.
I've learned so much. And they brought me to come out of my comfort zone more by joining public groups. And it's not always comfortable, but you can't stay comfortable if you want to grow your business. You'll become stagnant and then they'll be no good. You don't want to do it.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Your companies, let's talk about your companies. I know you got Surge 365, you got Vortex. Can you explain a little bit about those companies and the background nature of what you do professionally?
Yes. Surge is my business. That's the networking part of my business. And that is what tells you how to come in and build a team to grow their business. And the system for that and training. And then the Vortex is my customer travel website where they go to sign up for a complimentary travel link, and once they confirm their email, they'll get emails for travel deals to their email. And I have another travel website that has a Ticketmaster on it. They can go see college basketball games, NFL games, football games, plays professionally and college from my website. And I have cars on that website and as well as RVs and passports and travel insurance. I
Wow.
always want people to take travel insurance because there was this lady who wanted to book travel with my friend and she didn't want to take travel insurance for medical. We
Mm-hmm.
said, ma'am, COVID is still out there. Travel has just started opening up.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't want to take it because it was $30. So, okay, made her sign the waiver. And she ended up having to pay $10,000 out of her pocket to stay in the
Wow.
Bahamas because the U.S. would not let her back in without having a negative COVID test, all because she don't travel insurance.
Wow.
So she learned a costly, valuable lesson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a lesson right there. Oh my goodness. How do one get into business with you? How do they get into your business? Because you have opportunities where people can work with you specifically. Do you create opportunities for people where they can get set up as well?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All they have to do is reach out to me. I am on Facebook, TikTok, and once you connect with me, there are a lot of events. I get them started. Whether they
Beautiful.
want to be my customer or my business partner, I still get them started either way.
Nice, nice. The power of being in the community and networking in groups, what does that mean to you? And how can we literally take a page out of your book with that tactic that you do? Because obviously success, I know you're in different organizations as well.
Uh-huh.
But what is the power of being in the community networks and the power of networking in general?
Okay. Being part of Toastmasters, they connected me to a man in Marion, Russell Williams in Marion.
Oh,
He has
wow.
his own podcast building out in
Mm-hmm.
Marion. So one of my Toastmasters reached out to me and information, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I went to one of his events on fourth Wednesday at the event center, and that place is huge. I was able to connect with other people
Mm-hmm.
as well as my church members who are the owners of that venue, which I didn't know that until I came there. And during the event, they interviewed this lady about what she does, and I thought that was great. I was able to connect. I got invited back to come, but to go back. This community is more, once they see it's more effective because they see the excitement in your face
Mm-hmm.
versus, doing it through online, whatever, but they see it.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the powers of being in community groups. As well as being in the chambers, you get sent many events that you want to do in the area.
Mm-hmm.
And that's so powerful because you can meet so many people by doing that. So I'm really putting myself out there
Mm-hmm.
in the community groups.
Beautiful, beautiful. Are you big on collaborations and partnerships and things of that nature? And where you literally dwell and do business with other people as well too?
Yes, I'm open to that.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful, beautiful. What's the power of collaborating with other businesses? What is that? What has that accomplished for you? What are some great takeaways? I know you just mentioned a few minutes ago opportunities with the other company, but collaborating in general. Some people don't work with people; they don't know how to. They're very selfish. But for you, the power of collaborating, I think it's opened up more doors than one. Do you continue to do that nature of business, and do you encourage that for the listeners?
Yes,
Absolutely,
because
absolutely.
you're helping each other.
Yes, yes, I see.
They prefer you client, I prefer them client.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Beautiful, beautiful. Are you promoting or working on any other projects outside of your businesses? Any other ventures? I know some people have multiple arenas and industries that they dwell in. For you, is there anything that you plan on expanding on, or any other arenas or areas?
I am I am in a book. My friend in my women's group
Mm-hmm.
asked me to be in her book. So she gave me a QR code
Mm-hmm.
and people could scan that and get my business info off of her book.
Wow.
I'm gonna be getting her second book as well.
Wow. That's beautiful, beautiful. How often do you travel, Kristen?
I travel as much as I can. I have been just about everywhere. I'm getting ready to getting ready to go on a cruise to Mexico for my business travel training.
Nice.
And I'll be leaving out of Galveston, Texas in August.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Do you see yourself expanding in the motivational or the speaking arena? That's very big right now in society and the world. A lot of people need information and data, and they need influential people like yourself in leadership positions and roles to continue to teach them these things. Is the speaking arena big for you this year? Are you literally intentional plan?
I
Yes,
did
that's
that in
beautiful.
Toastmasters. I
Nice,
just
nice.
gave one of the Speak Toastmasters, telling the new people that join about the power of public speaking, and I broke it down in a PowerPoint presentation.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What would you like the listeners, and the last question for you, Kristen? What do you like the listeners to know, and what's going to expect from you in the near future?
In the near future, I'm going to continue to work with
Mhm.
my circle, as well as continue to work with my mentor, Kim Coast, my mentor, and she's probably out of my shell too. So I'm going to continue to do that with my mentors that I have, and
Mhm.
continue to do me. And one day I will not be working my 9 to 5 anymore
I know
because it's
that's
very
right.
stressful. I can't.
You can't do it. Any one of you like to publicly thank on your team that's been an influential part of your journey? Yeah, let's give some public attention and public support for some people.
I want to thank Beata Petty out of Chicago,
Mhm.
who's always been there for me. She's my cheerleader in my corner.
Mhm.
She's the one that told me to just go for my dreams and go for it. And I
Nice.
appreciate her, and Deborah from Texas as well, Deborah Webster.
Fantastic. Kristen Anderson, everyone. Kristen, thank you once again for your time. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, her information, her website, her traveling information and data is going to be in the show notes of this episode. So have no fear. We got you covered there. Literally travel with her, book up for speaking engagements. She's doing a multiple things. She's living what she's teaching, which is amazing. Kristen, once again, thank you for your time and pleasure.
You're welcome. Not a problem.
Absolutely.
Good to be back.
No problem. You got it. Stardom101 Magazine, iHeartRadio. We'll be back next week with another episode just like this. Until next time, everyone, peace.
Are you on the rise to stardom? Well, get featured in the next issue of Stardom101 Magazine and promote your business or products today. Text MAG to 804-550-8647 or visit stardom101mag.net.
You're listening to the Stardom101 Magazine Podcast with Christopher Boykin. Be sure to subscribe and download this episode, and continue to listen to Stardom on iHeartRadio or wherever you get your podcasts.